The President's annual State of the Union address, delivered on the eve of the second year of his term, was a spectacle of extraordinary length and partisan fervor. Clocking in at an unprecedented hour and 48 minutes, it instantly claimed the record for the longest State of the Union in modern political history. For many observers, the format and rhetoric strayed significantly from the traditional presidential address, instead morphing into an event that closely resembled one of the president's signature political rallies. Critics immediately decried the marathon speech, characterizing it as a torrent of bloviation and false claims, delivered to a largely receptive audience on the floor of the Congress. The core message, however, was unequivocal and triumphant. Throughout the lengthy presentation, the president repeatedly asserted a massive, immediate, and lasting political and economic success. After just 1 year, the president proclaimed with a palpable sense of confidence, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. He repeatedly underscored the historic nature of the alleged reversal of fortune, stating, it is indeed a turnaround for the ages. This sentiment was followed by a defined commitment to preventing any return to the previous state of affairs. And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back today. The overarching theme of the address was a narrative of a nation rescued from the brink of it and propelled into an era of unparalleled prosperity. A success story that the president claimed was entirely attributable to his administration's policies and leadership. Trump claimed inflation is plummeting, but while it has eased to 2.4% year-over-year rate in January 2026, down from the 2.9% when he took office, and a 9% peak under Biden, plummeting is an exaggeration. Price changes are mixed. Gas dropped 6%. Cars dropped slightly. Groceries, electricity, housing, medical care, and apparel all increased. Wages have risen faster than inflation. But Trump wrongly claims the statewide average for gasoline is below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places $1.99 a gallon. The lowest state average in late February was $2.37, which was in Oklahoma, though a few individual stations were at $1.99. Trump's claim of seeing $1.85 a gallon in Iowa was also incorrect. The price near his speech venue was $2.69. The national average did fall from $3.11 at his inauguration to $2.92. Trump exaggerated savings on the new TrumpRx.gov website, claiming price drops of $300, $400, $500, $600, and more. A 100% drop is free. A higher percentage is impossible. The site offers significant discounts, such as 89 to 93% on select drugs, primarily for weight loss and fertility, for cash paid patients only. Other sources sell 20 of the 43 drugs on the site as generics, often at lower prices. Extending the benefits to insured people relies on an unpassed health care plan. The claim that modest contributions could grow the accounts to over $100,000 by age 18 for savings accounts for children is not guaranteed and highly unlikely. The $1,000 federal seed money is projected to grow to only about $6,000 in 18 years. Even adding $9,000 would only yield about $60,000, assuming a 10% annual gain, which is not assured, and would be reduced by fees, inflation, and taxes upon withdrawal. Trump incorrectly stated that 0 illegal aliens have been admitted in the last 9 months. encounters at the southern border dropped significantly in January of 2026 at 10,000 versus 61,000 in January 2025. U.S. Border Patrol has not released any immigrants into the U.S. for 8 months. While awaiting court proceedings, they are either deported or detained. Trump's claim that a new military campaign has virtually stopped drugs from coming in by water is unsubstantiated. While the administration has struck vessels, the administration hasn't provided proof these carried drugs. CBP drug seizures dropped, but the Coast Guard, which handles most water interdictions, saw a steep increase. Neither number indicates the actual amount of drugs entering the United States. Trump is correct that the 2025 murder rate drop, estimated at 20%, is likely the largest single-year decline ever recorded. Experts expect it will be the lowest rate in at least 65 years, but the claim of the lowest number in over 125 years is uncertain due to inconsistent historical data collection methods before 1960. The claim of lifted 24 million Americans off of food stamps refers to the number projected to lose benefits due to new expanded work requirements in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, not people who became financially independent. Donald Trump's 2026 State of the Union address lacked credibility, much like a poorly researched school report. Any claims that contained a kernel of truth were either inflated or based on faulty logic. His promise of being a president of peace, made with great fanfare just 15 months prior, now rings hollow, a casualty of realpolitik. His solemn vow, "I am not going to start wars, I'm going to stop wars," once a cornerstone of his appeal, has been decisively and tragically broken. The evidence is irrefutable. The United States, in concert with Israel, has recently launched a devastating and expansive campaign of terror and destruction targeting the sovereign nation of Iran. This is the most ambitious attack on Iran in decades, in which Israel claims Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei had been killed in the operation. This profound betrayal of his central campaign pledge, this spectacular failure to uphold the peace he so confidently guaranteed, does more than merely embarrass his administration. It serves as a potent and cynical justification for his most ardent supporters to further embrace and rationalize authoritarianism. For them, the broken promise is not a mark of failure, but a sign that the delicate and inconvenient constraints of conventional democratic policies, such as keeping one's word and adhering to a non-interventionist foreign policy, are simply obstacles to be discarded in the pursuit of power and perceived national interest. The initiation of a new, costly, and brutal war, therefore, becomes not an accountability crisis, but another excuse to solidify a political culture where executive authority is absolute and ethical consistency is viewed as a weakness. In 1862, in his State of the Union address, Abraham Lincoln said, "The fiery trial through which we pass will light us down in honor or dishonor to the latest generation. In giving freedom to the slave, we assure freedom to the free, honorable alike in what we give and what we preserve. We shall nobly save or meanly lose the last best hope of earth. Other means may succeed. This could not fail. The way is plain, peaceful, generous, just. A way which, if followed, the world will forever applaud and God must forever bless." That is all for this week. Until next time, remember, silence is compliance. Your voice is vital. Stand up, speak out, strike back. They don't know what they started. If you appreciate this content, please like, share, and subscribe. For updates, ring the bell. Your support truly helps the channel.